Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Kathy. For today's video, we will be doing a very random kind of like talk show type of thing. So there's no script, there's no guide, but we will be answering one of the hardest questions that content creators have to face. What is your budget? How much is your rate? How much will the fee be? So if you are a content creator, or actually just anyone looking for work and then being asked how much is your asking monthly salary, I hope that this video will be able to help you out. I know that I would have loved to have seen a kind of video like this when I was younger because hindi ako marunong magpresyo. I don't know what the right thing is to say when it comes to the question, how much is the fee po? What is your rate or what is your asking salary? So when my mom was still alive, it's actually something that I would ask her like, Mommy, how much do I ask? And she would guide me. So now I'm hoping to kind of return the favor for someone else and hopefully be able to help you figure out the right answer to what is your rate. Okay, so we are back. So again, my name is Mommy Kathy. If you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you do so. On this channel, we do a lot of unboxings, quick reviews. I try to give out tips for fellow content creators. And then I also review journals, diamond paintings, and other arts and crafts stuff, which are things that make me happy. And so I decided that, I'm going to share things that make me happy. And hopefully, other people who share the same interests will be able to find my channel and join the community. This is a no judgment, no expectations, no frills kind of channel. We are all here to kind of make life a little bit better. So if that is your kind of thing, please go ahead, subscribe, like, comment, and share. Any kind of interaction is super appreciated by small YouTubers like myself. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers. So I'm hoping that by the end of 2024, I will be able to achieve that with your help, guys. So, anyway, going back. So, how much should I ask for? What should my rate be? Uh, when I was starting out, it was very hard. And I would always, I guess, underprice myself because I would worry, baka hindi ako kunin. They might say it's too much, it's too expensive. No, we'll just go for someone else. Eventually, I realized that when you underprice yourself, people will take advantage. And a lot of them have taken advantage in the past. I've just been quite lucky to have also encountered people who have been very nice. And, I've had HR people who would tell me, masyadong mababa yung asking mo, let's put this here. So, kunwari, I'd say 50,000. And they go, no, 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 dapat 75,000. So, I've been lucky in that aspect that there have been really good people around me. And then, sometimes it's my mom, ano, bakit ganun yung price mo? It should be this and that. And she would explain to me. So, for example, for those who are working, you have to ask for, you have to factor in transport allowance, the time that it takes for you to get to work and back home, the food that you will be consuming outside and paying for on a daily basis. You have to factor that in. You also have to factor in kapag babae ka, the makeup, the clothes, the shoes, the bag, even the underwear, because you will be wearing those things on a daily basis, meaning it will run down and then you have to get new ones. Okay? So a lot of things to factor. Your sleep, is it going to be affected? Mababawasan ba? The amount of stress, you will also have to factor that in. Now for content creators, it's almost the same thing. Creativity. Hindi madalas it's not easy to think of captions, storyline, to come up with a storyboard. And then syempre, for moms and dads who have kids included, it's so hard to get them into the right mood for them to actually do the video with you without hassle. So you also have to factor that in. And then syempre, the gears. The gears, your tripod, your camera, your microphone. Now, these are not necessary, but syempre the camera and the video, you really need to get because you can't create content without it. But for like the mic, I invested in this. It doesn't mean you have to do make do with what you have. But syempre, the more that you invest, the higher your rate is because the more quality your content is or your output is. Okay? And then you have to factor in the time. You have to reply to comments. You have to engage. You have to promote. It's not like you can just post and that's it. I used to be like that. But now I've realized I'm already here. I need to put more time. So I have to reply to comments. I have to post to stories. I have to tell people, hey, I exist. These products exist. Because even if I tell people, hey, these products exist, but they don't know I exist, it doesn't matter, right? Like no one will be looking into my content and I won't be doing any favors to the products or the brands that I work with. So it's a two-way street. You have to keep promoting yourself so that the brands and the products that you collaborate with will be promoted accordingly or in the right way or sa tamang paraan. Anyway, going back. So how much is my rate? I would say factor in the number of years you've been in the industry, factor in the number of followers that you have, factor in the number of engagement that you have, but there are minimum. So, for example, ligay natin sa micro or nano influencers. If it's a 10,000 followers that you have with good engagement, I would say a 1 minute video should at least be 10,000 pesos. And this was just taught to me. So I was part of a campaign and everyone was around the 10,000 followers and up. My rate was 3,000. Super grateful to a friend of mine who was also in that. And she said, bakit 3,000? I was like, eh, kasi it's just like a 1 minute video. So no, it's 10,000. Everyone apparently was at 10,000, 20,000, 30, 40, 50. Ako lang yung 3,000. And this PR didn't say anything to me. Kasi, ibubulsa na pala niya yung 7,000. So, I was just happy that this friend of mine confronted the PR. So, I got paid the right amount. So, grabe naman siya, no? You know, that happens. I asked only for, 3,000. So, not her fault, diba? Kita na nila dapat yon. I was just lucky that someone looked out for me. So, this is why I'm kind of looking out for you guys. So, 10,000 followers and up with good engagement, 10,000 for a 1 minute video. But Kathy, wala nagkukuha sa akin. Then you're in the wrong crowd. Then you're partnering with the wrong brands. Because the right ones will pay you a fair price. And they know that's a fair price. Okay? Now, if you really feel icky, iffy, bago ka pa lang talaga, 5,000. Lowest. Please. Just like, do yourself a favor. But Kathy, what if I really like the brand? Okay lang. Again, these are just suggestions. So ako, I work with brands on an X deal because I really, really like the brand. I really, really like the product. So again, as long as it's, something you feel good about, that's okay. Do your thing. These are just guides. Well, how about static videos? Or sorry, static photos. I would say if it's just you and the brand, 3,000. With kids, mahina dapat ang 5,000. Because we know how kids are. They're so hard to predict. Like my cat. It's very hard to predict how they would be, how they would act that day. It could there be tears. You could have to postpone the shoot. So you have to factor all those stressors in. Okay? So static, I would say 3,000 to 5,000. The higher the followers, the higher the price. Pero please, wag naman tayong papayag sa 1,000 lang. Lalo na if it's like a video. No, because that's just too much, okay? Doing a video is not easy. Editing a video, voiceover, captions, storyboard, and all of that, 1,000. Tapos, wag na wag din tayong papayag sa multiple videos, products lang. Tapos, hihinga ka pa ng insight. Always remember this. No cash, no insights. Okay? Clear tayo dyan. No cash, no insights. Unless, again, you really like the product, you really want it, sige. But that's up to you. But the general rule is no cash payment, no insights, no revisions. And no, like, oh, dapat ganito yung execution, ha? You can give me a guide. I can choose to follow it. But if you're not paying me actual money, unless na lang siguro, again, it's something that you really love. So I'll give you an example. I went to an event. As for products I really love, they asked for 7 videos. But it was 7 videos that I had complete control on how I execute. was for products that I really love, and the X deal was for 15,000 worth of products. So for me, sulit. Again, it's up to you. Ang tanong mo lang lagi sa sarili mo, or the question that you have to ask, sulit ba to for me? Is this something that I really want? Is this something that I can really use? Is this something that would be beneficial? Say yes is yes. So, pwedeng X deal. But again, hindi porkat it's beneficial to you, OA naman yung output. Wag naman na 5 videos, revisions, approval pa. Wag ganon, 'di ba? Know your worth pa rin. So, sometimes, uh, the best course of action is to always ask. If they say, ano po bang budget? You always reply back with, what's the scope of work? And then you clarify my revisions, my approval, my insights. And then based on what they would say, price it accordingly. But no to 1,000 peso for one video. Okay, please. Like, know your worth, guys. Mahina dapat at least 3,000 because it's a video. Then, the ads pa. Can we use the content? That's another price. Kasi, tamad sila. Okay, tamad sila. They're not like, "Oh, we love your content." No, tamad sila. That's why they wanna use your content. Because if they have to shoot it, mas mahal. So ask for an additional fee, especially with kids. Always ask for an additional fee. Again, these are things I learned. Dati din, hindi rin ako ganon. Like, I would like let them use my video, use my photos. Wala lang, oh my gosh, they're using it. And then I realize, ay, wait lang. They're using my photos na pinaghirapan ko at no added fee. Bakit? 'Di ba? So, make sure that you are being paid accordingly. Kadi, sabi niya masyadong mahal yung rate ko. Then you reply, what is your budget for this? And they give like a really low price. You can counter nicely. Ah, okay, for that rate, here's what I can do. Then you say, I can do a story. I can do a static post, but no approvals. So learn to counter. If you feel like, baka if I counter, they won't get me na eh. In the first place, they tapped you. 'Di ba? They tapped you. So, they want you. Now, if they decide to not push through, then they're not worth working with. Again, wag kang pumayag to work with basura because how can the good stuff come in kung puno na ng basura yung plate mo? Gets? So, if your entire plate is already filled to the brim with X deals that's not happy, that are not good, how can the good ones come in? Do you get my point? You have to make room for the good projects. You have to make room for the paid projects. If sobrang dami mo nang ginagawa and these are all X deals that are not really worth your time because you fear of missing out, how can the good projects make way if the path leading to you is filled with basura projects? Don't be scared to miss out on things because what's meant for you will always find a way to get back to you. So, to be clear, 1 minute video, you have 10,000 followers, 10,000. 1 minute video, you have 5,000 followers, 5,000. Ganun na lang, i-base mo sa 1,000. Kung ilang thousand yung followers mo, doon tayo mag-base. Ngayon, 25,000 yung followers ko. Ikaw, pwede ko humingi ng 25,000. But then again, be open for negotiation. I'm just giving you kind of like the benchmark or like the lowest of the low that you can go. Static photos, 3,000. With kids, 5,000. Again, these are suggestions. Don't come for me. These are suggestions based on my own experience. Kasi I've had really good experiences like one posting, 10,000. Pero meron na rin namang one posting, 500. 'Di ba? So I've experienced the best and the best and the worst of the worst in my 19 years of doing this. So I'm hoping that it will help you out. Now, Kathy, they tap me as a KOL. I'm gonna talk to a lot of people. Ay, ne. Mahina dapat ang 5,000. Hindi pwedeng 1,000 lang. Oh yeah, we're giving you exposure. Exposure will not pay the bills. No, 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 no. But if it's like a really huge thing, sabi natin international, lalabas ka sa New York Times, New York billboards or whatever, tansyahin mo. As again, as with everything, there is room for things. leeway. So, gauge it, diba? Ako, I think I would say yes to an X deal if my face is gonna appear in New York Times Square and someone's actually gonna take videos of it for me to see. Kasi syempre, I can't go there or I won't be able to go there pa. But, alam mo yun, what would I say yes for an X deal? Planners, journals, like marami. Lifetime supply. Like, those are my thing. Those are my thing, the things that make me happy. Care Bear stuff, mga ganon. Kero Keropi, Sailor Moon, Rainbow Bright, diba? But other things, I need money. I need to pay things. I have bills as well. So I hope that this video kind of helped you out. This was very random, very free Paul, very free going lang. So again, hopefully it helped you out. If it did, please subscribe, comment, like, share, and tag someone who needs this video. Bye!